Jen from My Time Gardens, and we are here at Jean Persley's house, and she is going to do a little demonstration on collecting seed. Hey Jean, tell us about our first one.
This is Virginia Mountain Mint. It's a really nice pollinator magnet that slowly spreads to create a nice colony, and this will do really well in your full sun site.
You can see here how it is a nice big mass strong design element in her garden bed. So how do we collect the seed for this?
We're just going to snip off heads.
Perfect. So we can come in here. We'll use our pruners and we're just going to snip off these seed heads. We'll let them dry and then plant them in the meadow. Here is our next seed that we're going to collect. This is ironweed. So we're going to again probably just pinch off right here, and we are putting them in labeled paper bags. Our next seed that we're going to collect is Penstemon digitalis. So Key is going to show us how we're doing it.
We're just going to snip off the head like that and then try not to spill any. There it is.
Perfect. And notice how she kept it upright. That's what she was saying when she said not to spill any. So it's a way to good harvest. We'll leave these for the birds and for Jean's garden. So what are these, Miss Jean?
These are seed box. It's Ludwigia somebody or other. But if you look at the individual seeds, they actually have 4 sides and a lid. Very, very fine seeds, so that if we break them up, you can see it's almost like talcum powder in there. And there's the lid of the box.
Very cool.
So this is a wetland indicator plant, but it grows obviously quite well in my average soil.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, beautiful yellow blooms.
And so what did you say about collecting seed for this guy?
You absolutely grab some seed heads for this, and then I would winter sow it rather than just spreading it, because I've not had a lot of germination within the garden.
Perfect.
But I have had luck winter sowing them.
Thank you. This is field goldenrod, and we are going to direct sow this. These are too young yet to harvest the seeds, but this one here is a better pick for harvesting. This one. Yeah, we'll just do one. Leave a few.
I'm guessing that you did.
Perfect. This is Riddle's goldenrod, and we are going to harvest this selectively. You can see that some of these seed heads are not mature yet, and some are, and so we're going to select prune in here and pick out the ones that are a little bit more mature. Okay, so what's this one here, Jean?
Which one are we looking at? The Liatris spicata, and then this one is buttonbush.
So we
with the red seed heads behind it.
We wanted to show you the seed heads of this buttonbush, because this is here. This is the buttonbush that we like. Isn't that amazing? That I didn't know it turned red like that. But this is the Liatris that we're going to harvest. And how would we harvest this?
This, you're just going to cut whatever portion of it that you want, and then it just breaks apart all on its own. And you can see these are already starting to fall out of the seed head with some of the chaff right there. But this black part is the seed.
Perfect. Thank you. The blue vervain.
Okay.
You can see the seed heads here.
Oh, she's making it.
And we are just clipping the tops off and putting them in the bag. And again, like all of them, keeping them upright is preferable.
Oh, upright.
There is another clump of little blue stem that we are going to harvest. Check out those little tufts. I think it's so beautiful.
I love the movement.
Yeah. Yeah. So Mary Ellen is going to harvest them, and she's just sliding her hands down, grabbing the little tufts. Show us next time you grab your tufts.
Show you some
seed
tufts.
heads. Oh, aren't those lovely?
What we have.
So we're going to harvest the Culver's root. Look at how tall this is standing. And these are white, I call them like candle-shaped blooms in the summer. So great plant. I love the vertical nature of this. And so to collect the seed, we are just going to simply clip here. And all of these will go in the bag. Usually we try and keep them upright as much. Here are the seed heads of the Culver's root. So the way we pulled them off is we just went opposite, kind of against the grain. Like if you would pull this way, that's the way that the seeds are all kind of tucked in. And so I held at the top and slid my finger down backward, and that's how we harvest. This one here we have is either Liatris aspera or scariosa. So we're gonna harvest this one.
Right at the
Mary
base?
Ellen is gonna just clip it, leave a little bit here for her. So
Okay.
cut it halfway through, halfway up the seed heads. Yeah, there you go. Leave some seeds here. And then
Wow, those are
we are
pretty.
gonna, oh, they are beautiful. Look at those. Those are
Like
very
Like structure.
mature
Yeah.
and ready to go.
Like art.
Yeah, they are. So we'll go ahead and put these in the bag. You might have to clip the stem
Individual ones.
into sections
Okay.
or something.
Just
to get
let
it in
them
there.
finish
Yeah.
drying.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect.
Next one, this is tall anemone. These seed heads will persist all winter long on this. I have found them in natural areas in March. I've not had luck growing it from seed, but I planted a plant and it has very happily reseeded itself into bare areas.
Very cool. So we'll just clip off the tops and see what
Take
we
as
can do.
much as you want, seriously.
Late figwort. It is a pollinator magnet. It's known for the nectars in the little tiny little flowers that are maroon, and it's also a hummingbird magnet as well. And the bees love it.
Show you how we're harvesting these. I'm just sliding my fingers right
wow.
down the stems and they just pop off into my
That is
hand.
not how I do
So where we are.
This is blue stem goldenrod. It stays really short. It is an opportunistic seeder, so it will fill in any bare areas that you have. So if you have a spot that you're not sure what to plant yet, this is really great space filler and reseeder for you. It's terrific pollinator magnet with the bees on it as well.
Perfect, thank you. Sliding our fingers down the stems and look at how those seed heads just come right off and we're popping in the bag. These are a little bit damp yet, so we are going to take them home and dry everything out before we
Store them.
store them. Yep. Okay, we are going to add some of this prairie drop seed. This is the Sproblus heterophyllus. And I think, Mary Ellen, if you just slide your fingers
okay.
down like we were doing, we would be able to collect the seed heads.
All right, eh?
And I think they just
I
pop
don't
right
know.
off.
Are they ripe? Yep. They're little.
They are little, yep. Great matrix plant. This is a really great filler in between all your natives. These seed heads are just magical. You can kind of see them here. It's always hard to capture the majestic elements of them through the camera, but very fun grass to have in your gardens. This one here that we're going to collect is this seed head here.
Yep, Retibita pinnata, potato, is a yellow prairie coneflower, is my made-up name because it's also yellow coneflower and prairie coneflower. But it's terrific for the birds. The goldfinches love to eat it, and it breaks up. That's how easy the seed harvest is right there. It's super, super easy. I just smushed it in my hand and it's broken up and you're ready to sew it. And it has a lovely fragrance.
So
it
go ahead
smells
and smell
wonderful.
it. Smell it, Mary Ellen.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
Isn't that
minty
fun?
flavor.
Not. It
citrusy.
doesn't have as much fragrance as a Gastiki, but it sure.
Yes, it does have something. It's
It has a
definitely in
light,
the-
fresh,
Yep.
very light and fresh.
When we see that it's half eaten by the birds, they're giving us a little clue that the seed head is ready. Okay, Jean, Mary Ellen, tell us what we got here.
I'm 5'10". This is tall.
Yeah, and this is short this year. My other one was taller. It does go upwards of about 7 or 8 feet tall. It's called tall coreopsis, and it's just as desirable with the seeds as the regular sand or lance leaf coreopsis is.
Perfect.
And it will reseed nicely for you.
Okay, and here are the seed heads. Beautiful. The things that I always recommend to people is if you have something that is similar to this that is a little bit excited to grow in your gardens, fall seed harvesting is a great way to keep them in one space, to keep them from traveling to other places of your gardens. So you can cut them off and then you don't have to worry about it traveling as much.
Isn't that
Look at this.
Oh, you harvested some seeds. Look at that. Show everyone.
Beautiful.
We saved those.
Those are so special.
Lovely.
These are the sweet black-eyed Susans. And we're just going to clip the tops off and put them in the bag. Again, we just had a rain, so we're going to want to make sure these dry out really well before storing them for winter. These are a brown-eyed Susan, and look at how sweet these guys are. This is the middle of October, and they are still blooming. Isn't that fascinating? Super sweet. We're going to do the same thing. We'll just clip the seed heads off. Now we're going to harvest some rosin weed, and you can see Mary Ellen is just clipping them and sticking them in the bag.
And trying not to drop them.
Yeah. And Jean did mention that this year she did a little Chelsea chop on this one, and it seemed to keep the stand a little bit more upright. So that might be an option if you're having a hard time with your native plants flopping. Chelsea chop might be a good option. Okay, what do we have?
So this is New England aster, and it is a beautiful, brilliant purple with a yellow center. Fantastic fall bloomer. It's often browsed by deer or rabbits, and it's totally fine because it'll just keep growing, and it blooms later in the fall, and they eventually leave it alone. So some of these can stay shorter, about 2 or 3 feet, but some of them can also get quite tall, like 6 or 8 feet tall.
So how would we harvest this? Just clip the tops off?
Yep, so individually, you can just, this is very much like the ironweed, you just kind of pull it all apart, and there's the seeds on the bottom of the fluff. They're very tiny little seeds. So, but if you're just going to scatter, you can just scatter with the fluff on there.
Okay, thanks Jean, thanks Kia, and thanks Mary Ellen. Check out our haul here. She's been very gracious. Thanks again, Jean.